When I woke up, it was dark, cold, and very quiet. I sat up and knew that I was alone in the middle of the night. I listened to the silence, trying to identify any sound that could give me a clue about where I was. The last thing I could remember was going to bed after a long day of hiking with my friends. But now, I was in an unfamiliar place and had no idea how I got there. I stood up and tried to orient myself, but everything around me was pitch black. I reached for my phone in my pocket, hoping to use its flashlight to see my surroundings. But as I pulled it out, I realized that the battery was drained. Panic started to set in as I tried to recall the events of the previous day. Had I been kidnapped? Did I wander off from the campsite while sleepwalking? The possibilities seemed endless, and none of them brought me any comfort. Then, I remembered my tiny camping torch. I fumbled around in my pocket, my fingers shaking as I tried to find it. When I finally got hold of it, I switched on the flashlight, and the beam cut through the darkness. I could see that I was in a forest, surrounded by trees that seemed to tower above me. The ground was uneven and covered in twigs and leaves, making it difficult to walk. I knew I had to find my way out of here, but I had no idea which direction to take. My heart racing, I began to walk, my flashlight beam bouncing up and down as I stumbled over roots and rocks. I called out for my friends, but there was no response. Only the echo of my faint voice. As I walked, I noticed that the trees were thinning out, and the darkness was beginning to give way to the first light of dawn. Finally, I emerged from the forest and found myself standing on the edge of a cliff. Below me was a vast expanse of water, stretching out as far as I could see. I had never seen anything like it. I was still trying to process my situation when I heard a familiar voice behind me. I turned around to see my friends standing there, grinning at me. "Happy birthday," they yelled, holding out a slice of cake. I couldn't help but laugh with relief and joy. How they managed to get me to such an isolated place still remained a puzzle. Thanks for joining me on this journey of storytelling. The PDF script can be downloaded from our YouTube channel description. Stay tuned for more captivating stories in the future. And don't forget to like and share these stories with anyone who could benefit from them. See you next time.